What is going on, guys? It's Kevin here with ModMyMods, and it is a lovely Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for being here. I apparently don't have my microphone spot. Everything's just on my face. And hopefully you guys are having a great week. Today is actually a beautiful day outside, so if you're stuck inside, I am sorry because it is like 65 degrees out in Rochester. Sun's shining. Not really many clouds in the sky. Beautiful day. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everybody being here. We don't have a whole heck of a lot when it comes to news going on in the world of computer cooling and water cooling and stuff like that. We do have some fun things I got to get to. We have the giveaway that I wanted to talk about. I have the winners, which was actually pretty cool. So I have the winners that I'm going to announce for the giveaway. And then a couple products I wanted to talk about. Something I found on Twitter with Greg. Another thing I found on the PAX website. And maybe we can look at the DreamHack website together. Because I'm trying to get all of the information that I can find about the various shows that are coming up. That the world is slowly going back to a normal place. Kind of, sort of. Kind of. Like I said, kind of, sort of. Isn't it? So wanted to look and see if there was anything about, the different shows that are coming up and what's available and what's not, and what the regulations are, all that type of stuff. So without further ado, I guarantee you this is not going to work right off the bat. So give me 2 seconds here. I can do without you guys in. What's going on here? What's going on? KT's OBS is messed up. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, all right. So, let's figure and boom, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You didn't even know, but I fixed it. Ready? All right, sweet. So, some of the awesome music that you've been hearing in the beginning of our shows is from our good friend Neil Turbo over in New York City. A very good friend of ours. I can't wait to see him again. Next show that we end up getting in together, I think it would be great. But if you would, head on over to soundcloud.com/DJ Tribo, Tribo. He does a lot of really, really cool stuff. This particular drum and bass mix that I've just jamming on for weeks now doesn't let up. It's fantastic. It's great. He makes some really good stuff and if you support. We need the support. Why not help you guys with help us with the support, and we all help each other. I'll be nice. All right, so I know a lot of you people have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and hey, guess what? And still waiting for products to show up, and I understand that, but finally got the RGB flow sensors in from Aqua Computer. Nathan says my audio's cutting out. Oh, it's because yep, hold on. Thank you for telling me, Nathan, because that means one of the filters is still being wonky. Second. Rid of that one. Yep. All right. Hopefully that should be better now. Because it's yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I had it on with a noise gate filter because I had Ethan sitting here next to me and I didn't want to have the audio overlapping. So thank you for pointing that out. I still had that filter on. I appreciate you guys. See, help me, help you, help us. Make Nate. I hate Nathan. Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry, Nathan. Nate. Sorry. I understand. Totally understand. Blake, thanks for being here. Sorry I didn't get a chance to actually I didn't get a chance to say hi, but I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here. You're the best. You always are. You always have been. Thank you. Yeah, so these awesome RGB flow sensors. We literally got them in yesterday, and I think we have 5 left. That's it. Yeah. There's 3 rows of these, actually 4 rows of these, and we ordered in a lot of them, and they are unfortunately pretty much all gone. So if you head on over to our website and you want one, I would highly recommend ordering one of these right now because they're not going to last. They're going to be gone faster than freaking Octos are. Octos come in, they go out. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know? So head on over to our website. We do have those. On top of that, we also have the Blitz kits finally came in for Mayhem's. Mick over across the pond there ended up sending us a pallet, a giant freaking pallet, and it was all Blitz kits pretty much, which was great because everybody needs a Blitz kit. That's a huge thing. So make sure that you clean your loop. We have the capabilities of doing. We have the power. We have the products. We have the intelligence. Yeah, we have all of that. So you can order the Blitz kit, either part 1 or part 2, on the website. If you, I think it's BLIT. Yeah, if you just literally type in BLIT and hit enter, it'll bring up the 3 Blitz kits. Now, I know we've gone over this before. I know our chat is a relatively educated bunch. So, let's just go over it one more time. Maybe we can, you know, it's like the ABCs. Once you say it a number of times, you just get it and it's drilled into your head. Blitz, part 1, radiators only. Do not run that shit through anything else other than radiators. And there's instructions on how to do it. Make sure you do the radiator and the radiator only. Make sure you wear the gloves and the goggles because the stuff that they put in, or that Mick puts inside of the cleaner for the part 1 is nasty, nasty stuff. I'm not joking. I can tell you from experience, not great when it hits your skin. That being said, part 2, for the whole loop. Once you get everything all together, everything's good and gravy, and you're like, oh my god, this is so great. It's the best thing I've ever done. Then you add part 2, and you go to the store and you buy a bunch of distilled water, or you order some ultra pure from us that also works as well. And you use that to flush it out. And you're going to flush it out, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times, I don't know, until basically all the suds are out. Because it has to run, it's got to clean. It's like a auto detail for your computer insides, right? It's like your water cooling gets everything all scrubbed off. And it's not just like a wash and wax. It's like a wash, a wax, a clay bar, maybe a little rubbing compound in the spots that you can't, you know, repaint part of it if you have to type of thing. No, Blitz kits is a must. Make sure you clean out your system. Make sure you do that. Part 1, part 2, or you can buy the kit together that has part 1 and 2 in it. Definitely, highly recommended, especially when you're doing a new loop. There's always impurities, leftover, some extra crap. Just make sure you do it. Make sure you clean it out. So we do have these in stock. The Aqua Computer Next RGB flow sensors. The high flow sensors are here. The Mayhem's Blitz kits are here. We have them. They're finally in stock. We actually got a crap load of radiators from Alpha Cool. Those are also in stock. So pretty much we're trying to get all of the items that you guys need back in stock. Now, when it comes to water blocks and stuff like that, we're kind of limited, especially because everybody wants to know and wants to talk about the elephant in the room. Yeah, that's water cool. I know a lot of people want the water cool stuff. They want it to show up, and so do I. I want it to show up too, you know. Maybe next century they'll actually get the products back together and send it our way. But for the time being, you can plan out everything else other than that, whether it be your radiators or if you're going to go with an Alpha Cool block or whatever it might be. We at least do have the stock available for you right now. Either, you know, the small radiators, the big radiators, we got most of them. Pretty much all of them are in stock, and we have them here in Rochester. So it should be relatively quick shipping. We haven't been shipping out a whole bunch of stuff. We did get some of the fluids. We haven't gotten the XTR yet. Let me stress this enough. It is coming. You just gotta wait. Gotta be patient. Just like everything else, all good things come to those who are patient. I know that's not exactly how it goes, but all good things come to those who wait. That's what it is. And I'm terrible. I have no patience whatsoever. But you gotta have some patience when we're dealing with customers or manufacturers that are located overseas and rely on other countries to work with them to manufacture the parts that they actually create. So that's the update I got for you. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the water cool stuff yet. We do have some of the alpha cool stuff. That is here. I know that the 6800 XT blocks and 6900 XT blocks are still pending. I don't think those have arrived yet, but eventually and hopefully soon. So there's my update on stock. Those are the things that are going on when it comes to the various new products that are coming out. We're also working on the new shift panels that Fantex just released, so we do have that in the works for the custom panel designs. And other than that, that's pretty much it. That's what I got for you when it comes to product updates. That's it. Greg, our good friend Greg Salazar over on YouTube and on Twitter actually created this graph here, which is actually relatively well put together. What it does is it's basically the value or the performance versus the score in 3D Mark Time Spy. Basically, he kind of wanted to plug in and play with the, basically get a visualization of where the graphics cards actually fall when it comes to the actual price over performance, right? So I know that a lot of the new graphics cards that have come out that got scooped up immediately by scalpers and stuff like that have really dampened the market and really screwed a lot of things up for the rest of us that are just trying to play games or trying to build cool PCs or whatever. That being said, the continual increase in performance between the 20 series and the 30 series is pretty cool, considering, I mean, the value is also there as well. That being said, it's basically, he's explaining that it's a positive slope trend line, which basically means that as we continue, we will get better and bigger graphics cards with more power for better bang for your buck type of deal. That's it. But if you go on over to his Twitter page, you can take a look and see that he's got these graphs that are all set up for you here that are pretty cool. And he's got a little bit of a discussion going on here too. So, very, very cool. And thanks for Greg for doing that. The other thing that came to my attention is some of the events that we've been... Well, excuse me, I got something in my throat. All right, there we go. Some of the things that I've been seeing is that, you know, obviously as our world is kind of going back to normal, kind of. I mean, you know, you still have masks, still have to have a vaccine in order to travel and all that type of crap. However, it is slowly but surely going back to normal, kind of, sort of. I don't know if normal will ever be really normal again, but that's beside the point. What I've noticed is that there are more shows that are starting to slowly open up. Now, I haven't seen anything about CES 2022. I do know that the dates were announced, but that's it. That's the only thing that I know. The other thing that I wanted to start doing and researching was, okay, well, if they are going to do some of these shows and open these shows, what does that actually mean, and how is that going to affect our recent endeavors, right? So apparently registration is closed. They don't really have a whole heck of a lot other than PAX 2021 dates. They explained it, and then they talked about PAX East and how they were going to change it from June 3rd to, or from when it usually is, which is in either March or beginning of April. And they changed it to June. This one has been axed, so PAX East has been completely canceled due to a couple of the deciding factors. The Penny Arcade decided that it wasn't a great idea to actually do that, or part of the Penny Arcade, which is part of PAX. But the other one that was there is PAX West in September. Now, they don't really have a whole heck of a lot about it. They don't exactly have a whole... There's not really a lot of information about it right now. They have the typical shit that they have for all of the other PAXs, you know. Drugs are bad, okay? Don't be doing illegal shit while you're there. Don't steal stuff. Don't punch or kick people. You know, these are just the general PAX rules. still don't have anything about COVID procedures, purchasing tickets. I know they don't have the schedule yet. They don't even really know what's going on, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't think that they're really supposed to, just because of the fact that this is all still new for all of us, you know? I know they tried to do a PAX Online to kind of drive some traffic to the various things that were coming out, but again, the whole COVID thing has really messed up a lot of things. So the next place I wanted to go to was DreamHack, because a lot of the DreamHacks are really, they're spread out all over the world, and basically I wanted to see which ones they were actually scheduling or even thinking about scheduling, and what ones they weren't. Now, unfortunately, I don't see anything about when they're actually going to do anything, if they're going to actually do anything, and what their idea is for this year. Now, I know they're working with ESL. I understand that. What are Dreamies? Yeah, the dream shows. Yeah, see, again, nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody knows. Nobody has an idea yet, because they don't know about the whole vaccine thing. They don't know when they're going to get it. They don't know what the regulations are going to be or anything like that. So basically, yeah, these are great ideas and they sound fun and that'd be cool. But who knows if it'll actually happen. Who knows? All right, let me look at the chat, because I know that I've been kind of neglecting the chat here. Nathan helped me out earlier with the audio. Thank you very much. Blake had to run. Mr. Daly, as always, thank you, sir. Moisetto, I think is how you said it. Thanks for being here, my friend. Let's see who else we got here. Celtic, thank you, as always. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Maven, thank you as well. Who else we got? Travis, I didn't actually get to say hello to you, but hey, Travis, how are you, buddy? So far, after talking to some of the LTT stuff, there won't be any plans for an LTX 21. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, and hey, dude, Tiny Tim, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. By the way, I love the photo of the white PC. That looked pretty sweet. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, I messaged LTT as well to try and figure out what was going on, because we were supposed to be there last year with Travis and Shellback and everything like that. But unfortunately, you know, the plans fell through and people got sick and all that other stuff. So, again, nobody really knows. My guess would be probably no real shows this year, at least until October, maybe September. And even then, you're probably going to need a vaccine. You're going to need both doses. You're going to need to be able to prove it and all that other crap. That would be my guess, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Mr. Envious Mods himself. What's up, Kalen? How are you, buddy? I miss you, man. We were just talking about shows and how we don't think any of them are going to be happening anytime soon. And even though that they have the PAX West dates and stuff like that released and whatnot, I still don't think that it's going to happen. That's just me, though. I'm a negative Nelly. You know, I always think the glass is half empty. But what are you going to do? I guess I can be surprised when it's fuller than half empty, right? More full, fuller, Bueller? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so on top of the stupid stuff that I was talking about earlier, like the PAX and the various shows and stuff like that, we're probably not going to have anything fun happen in the next couple weeks. However, there was something fun that we were doing on our Facebook page. And actually, I was kind of surprised that there weren't as many people that ended up entering in this, because, well, it was really easy. It was, like, dumb easy. Like, you didn't really have to do anything. Seriously, guys. Like, there's nothing you had to do. All you had to do was go to the post and then comment something and tag a friend. That's all you had to do. And then you were entered to win some prizes. So I gave you guys this weekend. I gave from the 5th sorry, from the 2nd until the 5th. So this weekend only was the opportunity to actually go ahead and enter in to win some of this stuff. So what I ended up doing is I took the names that were eligible. Derek, unfortunately, you are not eligible. And who else? Oh, Kevin. Yeah, sorry, Kevin, you aren't eligible either. However, I appreciate you guys being supportive and helping us and trying to push our social media. I know I was called an old man the other week because Facebook, I guess, is a dying thing. I didn't know that. I guess I don't know. You work with what you got, right? And if you got nothing, well, then you mold it into something you can work with. But what I did is I took there's a total of 9 names that I ended up having here. I have them actually listed here. I have Tyler, Nathan. Oh, sorry, Nate. Sorry, not Nathan. Nate, Travis, Daryl, Neil, Robin, Daisy, Craig. And what I did is I put them into a random generator. So I just basically dumped them into a website. It says add them in there. Basically filter them out. Hit generate, and it'll basically set you up in an order. So here is what I've got for you. Let me see if I can just... I think I just share the screen. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, so single with screen. That's this one. Wait, why didn't it go? What? Why did you give me an error when you did that? What? Single with screen. Collection goes to here. Does not go to stream. What? Single with main monitor. Why the hell would that have been? Okay, so Elgato did an update on their Stream Deck. I love the Stream Deck. It's fantastic, but it really sucks when you start making macros for everything and making transitions, and then it just all of a sudden doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. So there we go. There's my desktop. Imagine. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. All right, so as you can see, we have all of our friends that are over here, and over here we have the snipping tool, which is basically the 8 people that entered the giveaway. And I must say congratulations to Tyler, Nathan, Nate, and Travis. Thank you for all being here and being a part of it. Those 3 names, you guys have, let's see, what did I say, 24 hours? 48 hours? What did I say? 48 hours. 48 hours. Okay, so Nate, you're actually in the chat, so I'm going to consider that as a yep, he replied. So Nate, thanks for being here. Thanks for being on the show. I appreciate you being here. I am going to send you a Eiscoffer bending kit. It is the hard tube bending kit that has a couple different pieces in it. If you'd like to see it, I can actually pull it out of the box right now for you on stream if you want. Otherwise, I'll just send it to you and I'll mail it to you. But if you can do me a giant favor and send me an email. My name is Kevin, Kevin, at ModMyMods.com. Just send me an email. Say, hey, my name's Nathaniel. Not Nathaniel. My name's Nate, and here's my shipping address. Thank you. Hey, dude. Not a problem. I will go ahead and get this shipped out, hopefully by the end of the week, if not tomorrow, because I'll be able to just, like I said, I have it sitting over here and just box it right up and send it right out the door for you. Depending on where you're located, obviously it's coming from New York, so it'll take a couple days if you're on the other side of the United States. However, we have a pretty good shipping department, so it goes relatively quickly. So Nate, thanks for being here and live on the stream. I appreciate it, and congratulations. That's awesome. And let's see, Tyler and Travis. Oh, Canada. Where in Canada? Where are you? Across the pond? You in Ontario or something? Or are you on the other side? You're way down, like where it's real damn cold. He's up in the province next to me. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, not a problem. Well, Nate, appreciate you being here on the stream. I'll get that sent out for you. Alberta, okay, no big deal. We can take care of that. That's easy. But I'll get that shipped out for you. Send me a message and I'll get it squared away for you. Travis, I don't know if it's the same Travis that we're thinking of, buddy. Unfortunately, I didn't see your name on here. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to double check and make sure that I'm not, spewing poop shit out of my mouth here. But I see no Travis. No shellback tech. Sorry, dog. You failed on the social media this weekend. Sorry. I would have put your name into the hat. But you know who does get a chance? Travis James Snyder. I appreciate it. Thank you for entering in the contest. Travis, you have 48 hours. I'm telling you now, I'm going to send you a DM after this show and let you know that you've won something, and then you have 48 hours to get back to me. Otherwise, it will go to the next person in the list here. So, better chop job. Same with you, Mr. Tyler Colgate. Kind of like Colgate, but Colgate. What do you get? Colgate. You got some cool water cooling gear from ModMyMods. Yeah, all right. So, congratulations to you three. Hopefully I hear back from everybody in the next couple days here, and I'll give you guys an update next week. I do have some other giveaway stuff that's going to be happening hopefully next month, I'm thinking. It's going to be May giveaway, I think, is what we're going to do again. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. I got some other goodies. I got a 1080 water block, 1080 Ti. You know, I know that not a lot of people want to necessarily water-cooled old cards, but a free block is a free block, right? And if you have a 1080 Ti that's going to fit that, why wouldn't you want to enter? So, just a thought. Just a thought. Just throwing it out there, okay? But thanks again to everybody that participated and was part of this. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all of our supporters that have been a part of ModMyMods. If it wasn't for you guys, obviously, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. And I really hope that you guys are here to stay for a while, you know? It actually means quite a bit to us, you know, to have 7,000 authentic actual followers. You know, people that we actually either have known or have shopped with us or whatever it might be. You know, we really appreciate that, and hopefully you guys will stick with us for the long haul. So thank you again to everyone. The 1080 Ti is still a beast of a card. I still rock a 1080 Founders Edition at home. That's actually in the ladies' PC, and then I have a 2080 Ti in the new one. 2080 Ti! Ah! Alright, anyways. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World, which is a very Capcom game. I think you understand what I mean. If you've ever played Monster Hunter World and you've watched the cats cook a dish for you, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about two different things that are gaming related here. First and foremost, I started looking... No, get that. Get it out of here. I started working on some other stuff with Microsoft Flight Simulator because I'm kind of sick of stuff breaking all the time and it not working and... Oh, shit. What happened there? Uh-oh, that was weird. I went full screen and then my main display died. So we won't go full screen right now. That's fine. No big deal. So if you are into Microsoft Flight Simulator like I am, there are some Microsoft Flight Simulator mods that you might be interested in. Which ones are they? Well, lucky for you, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you all about it. So Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 mods. If you go to the Nexus Mod Manager, which a lot of people are probably familiar with, considering, well, they have all sorts of different games that are in this thing, like Skyrim and Fallout and all of this other stuff. You can head on over to the Nexus Mod Manager and download all sorts of fun things that are actually quite helpful. And what do I mean by quite helpful? I mean, like, making things just work, making things smooth, just make it all better. Make it better. Could you just make it better? That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. So there is, if I go Microsoft, I go mods, most endorsed, right? So a lot of these are, you know, just visual add-ons and stuff like that. But there are, there's a legacy importer, which is fantastic. So if you want to play some of the game or fly some of the Microsoft Flight Simulator X planes that are available in there, you can easily just download this pack here. It'll show you how to do it, and it actually does have, you know, all of the instructions on how to do it and where to put it and all that type of stuff. The other one that I wanted to boast about, Niagara Falls Enhancement Pack. The guy that actually ended up doing this did a really, really awesome job to make it look incredible. I don't know if you guys are from Niagara Falls or anywhere near that, but we are, and this looks way better than it did. Because before, it just looked like trash. Now it at least looks decent. I mean, the blending over there in that corner looks a little... Yeah, before. Exactly. It looked pretty terrible. And now it looks actually halfway decent. So when you're flying over New York or Niagara Falls, it looks pretty good. That is one of the better ones. Now the last one that I wanted to... Why? That's the fuel fix. I spent a lot of time searching through stuff here. You know, I wanted things better. I wanted it to not feel crappy. Because sometimes when you're flying, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it. Performance is a huge thing. So the performance is huge. The improved physics is also another really good one that helps with a lot of the plane and the flexing and everything like that. But the one that I was really looking for was the performance fix on the graphics, because what they have is like a standalone.exe that you can... I wonder if I have it just in my downloads here. I bet you I do. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So inside here, what they have is they have the various... I mean, obviously this is straight text, and I'm not going to bore you with all of this, but basically it'll allow you to change the vegetation draw and fix a lot of that. So like a lot of the trees are kind of stupid looking, and they're monstrous when they're really not that big in reality. And you can fix that, and you can also fix the draw distances for a lot of it, which will also increase your overall performance of the game and make it smooth, right? But they have a readme and a write down of all of the other things that that you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it and that type of thing. But head on over to the Nexus Mod Manager. You can find some really, really cool stuff. You can get different liveries and stuff like that, as well as visual mods and all sorts of other things that will make your flying experience about 1 billion times better. Just saying. Promise. You're gonna want to do this. The other thing, not everybody knows this. If you go to the marketplace here and you go to the full catalog and you go to the free content and hit yes, there's actually free stuff that you can have and you can buy, or, well, not buy it, but you can download it and it's free. So why wouldn't you, right? It's free. So I highly suggest getting some of this. The United Kingdom and Ireland pack is pretty cool to fly around. Being out in the flats, out in the desert there in Arizona and whatnot, also very, very cool. There's some really nice scenery that you can see. So I highly recommend getting this one. The other thing that you have to do, though, in order to make this work, just because I want to show this to people, so I was like, oh, cool, great. I'm gonna make sure that I have the United Kingdom and Ireland pack. You can click buy, it allows you to buy it, but then you also have to download it. And you have to download it inside of here, inside the actual content manager. So if you go to the content manager, there's actually stuff in here that you probably don't even realize that you clicked yes to, which is kind of interesting. So I started looking through and I'm like, all right, well, these are all up to date. They're, seems like they're pretty decent. What else is here? And this is where you're actually going to start seeing the various things that you just hit buy to. So there's this airport that's out there. There's another Liverpool John Lennon Airport. There, a couple different things that they have available, as well as there's items that need updating. So like certain planes and stuff like that won't just magically update. The Paderborn Airport also won't just magically update. So you actually have to select all, and then down here at the bottom it says download selected. which is an additional 9 gigs. So just be prepared for that. A lot of the time with Microsoft Flight Simulator, it just continues to grow and grow and grow. And so far, I've used 111 gigs worth of space in just this one simulator. So just be careful of that. Understand that this is not just like a game. It's a simulator. They're trying to build onto it. They're trying to expand it. So more power to them. They did fix the A320N, so you can actually use the frickin' autopilot the way that you're supposed to, which is great. It's fantastic. I think it's a great idea. Let's see what we got here. Shellback, he's back. Nate, yes, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, and like I said, I'll get you an email with tracking, hopefully by the end of the week. Kevin, do you use a controller or a keyboard while you're playing? I actually use right now. I'm currently using this old ass. I mean, this thing's ancient as hell. I'll show you here. This is a SATAC. It's an X45 flight controller, or flight stick. And then it also has the side thrust, or the thrust lever as well. But I am going to be ordering one of the new Airbus ones, which I can actually show you here. Let's go right over here. If you go to the Airbus flight stick, and it is this one right here. This is the one that I'm going to be ordering next, just because it has the dual throttle control and stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's a great controller, and I'm excited because I want to fly. You know, I want to really feel it and stuff like that. And I mean, it works for what I've got, but to be honest with you, it's really not that great. Not that great. So, highly recommend getting a actual. Oh, see, Nate, what would I do without you, man? What would I do without you? No, it's not that one. It's not that one either. Which one is it? Yeah, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Yeah, I know. Now I can't seem to. Okay, nope, that's not it either. But what if we do this and then do that? And then you can see what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know why the hell. All right, anyways. Yes, this is the Airbus version. Sorry about that. That is awful. That actually comes with the air controls as well for the dual engine control and stuff like that. So I would recommend getting one of these, or getting at least a joystick of sorts. And definitely invest in one that's a nice one. You know, you don't necessarily have to get the HOTAS or anything like that, which can be extremely expensive. But this isn't bad. 150 pounds for, right? Isn't that, or 150 euro? Pounds? Is that pounds? Euro? I don't know. Are you hiring? I wish, man. I wish. No, not yet. Not yet. But as soon as we are, I will let you know. Oh, that's cool. And then it has a quadrant add-on too that allows you to do the flaps. That's cool. I like that. That means that I have to spend more money. Damn it. I was really hoping that I'd just be able to buy the TCA Officer Pack Airbus Edition, but that also means that I have to get the add-on thing for it too, because you can't just not. You can't not have the flaps and stuff, right? Like, you have to have the flaps. It's like a must. That's not Euro. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Hey, congratulations, by the way, on the little one. That is awesome. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. As always, you're the best. And if you ever need anything from us, obviously you know where to find us. But I want to know where you get the add-on thing. Where the hell do you buy that? Because like I see it. Here's the Airbus, the Officer Pack Edition. That's the quadrant. That's the Sidekick. So if you want to buy them separate, but then where's the add-on thingy? No. Yeah, flight. TCA Quadrant add-on. Yeah, with the parking brake too? How sick is that? I want a parking brake lever. You have to pull it up and then turn it. How freaking sick is that? That's awesome. I want one. Where do I get it? Not on Amazon, apparently. God damn it. What, like, is this going to be like a graphics card find? Oh, yeah, eBay. Sick. $1,000. Yes! Yes! Can't wait to waste my money. All right, let's see what we got here. See if we can find it. I want to find it. Out of stock. God damn it. Sold out. Yes. I don't want it to be sold out. I want it now. Well, that sucks. Where can I... When are you going to build a full-on cockpit? That, I haven't exactly discussed with the lady yet, but I know that my basement is definitely large enough for it. So what I was thinking is that I could set up a little area down in the basement that would be just that, Kevin. Exactly that. And because, like, I want a nice chair that it might not necessarily have to be, you know, electrical or anything like that, but I can slide it up and in and then get my stuff all set and everything, and I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Amazon add-on. Next time on ModMyMods. Yeah, I know, right? Here we are with a whole bunch of PVC, and today we're going to take all of it. We're going to cut it up in a whole bunch of different little pieces. We're going to build ourselves a nice little flight simulator. What do you feel about that? How do you feel? How do you feel about that? I feel great. It does look like that this is going to be sold out forever. So if that's the case, what I will do, actually, because what you do when you can't find it yourself, right? What you do is you ask a friend. And what I will do is I will go to my good friend Emarkey, based out of Malaysia. Uh-oh, Nate found it. Where'd you find it? I'm jealous. Our good friend Kiri from Emarkey does a lot of custom-built stuff. He makes custom-built computers over in Malaysia and knows how to get the Thrustmaster stuff because, well, probably made right over there. Not too far away. All right, yeah, Nate, send me the link. I definitely want to see if I can pick one up because that's definitely it. Yeah, email it to me. Now that you have my email. I have your email. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so that's enough of that. I just wanted to show you that. We'll close out of this. That is the little tidbit of the marketplace in Microsoft Flight Simulator that I wanted to show you here. Again, if you want to go and spend a boatload of money on add-ons and shit like that, you can, or you can just go to the full catalog and you know, get the free stuff that usually will suffice. And it does update. It updates quite a bit. As you can see, they just updated another one. So, oh, Microsoft has it? No way. Oh, and they have it. Wow. They do, they have, oh, they don't have all of it. They only have the one part of it. Okay, I'll have to take a look because I didn't know that they had it on Microsoft. Well, yeah, I don't mind ordering from Canada. That's okay. It's just over the pond there, as long as the shipping isn't the only arm and a leg for it. So, but okay, all right. So I wanted to show you that, and then the other thing that I wanted to show you was here. All right, so I think I've got it set up where, yeah, PB, look at that. Okay, cool. If you go here, yeah, I'm actually playing off of the Torque computer, SkaterXL. Okay. All right, so I've been playing a bunch of SkaterXL, which is basically the best thing after Skate 2 or Skate 3 on the PlayStation 3. But All right, Nate. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Congratulations again, and I'll get you out some stuff here by the end of the week. Um, but you can go and they have a crazy modding section. So you can actually go and get whatever you want. You want a hat, you want different scripts to run, you want different maps, whatever. You can definitely find it here. You can do all sorts of enhanced cheesy graphics. They have like all of this stuff is a lot of really cool stuff. That being said, you can actually just download the shit and dump it right into the document. So if you go, I just have it here in SkaterXL, but here it is. You have gear and maps, and inside gear I have all sorts of different JPEGs or PNG images, and then inside of the maps it's just two files, which is the PNG file, which is just the icon, and then it also has the, I think it's the JSO file. JSO? I don't remember which one it is. But there's another file that goes along with it that allows you to do the various maps as well. So I wanted to show you that it's really easy, but they also implemented into it another thing as well, which is they have the mod manager kind of like built into the game now too, which is kind of cool. It's a little weird. It's a little wonky. All right, so if we go here and you go down to mod browser, this is their new mod browser, which is basically showing kind of the exact same thing that we were just on, which was the skater.mods.io. But you can go and find maps and gear or whatever. I usually go for the maps and just, like I said, all you got to do is just click on something, you download it, and boom, you're good to go. You can just actually play the map, which is kind of cool. So the Quebec, I'll just show you an example. I already have the River Fern, which is easy, awesome. But you just go click on it, hit install, it downloads it, which probably is killing my stream right now. But you don't have to sit on this page. You can go back and you can go look at other things while you're waiting. It'll actually have an icon that'll tell you that that it's updated and that it's downloaded. I'm waiting for that notification. I'm waiting for it. Come on. All right, Travis, hey, thanks again for being here, man. I appreciate it. And yes, I also agree. I hope they have a Skate 4. Yeah, so okay, there it is. Down at the bottom, it just shows that it's been optimized and downloaded. So if you go to maps and you go to community maps, there are, well, these are all the ones that I've downloaded, but there's the Quebec Skate Plaza optimized. So if you click on this, obviously you can just skate around, do whatever you'd like, try and, you know, do some cool things or whatever. But it's a cool way to actually, you know, get different maps and stuff like that and different things. Funny enough, I was down, where is it, Mr. Yeah, Mr. Smalls. All right, so back when I was in Pittsburgh, I went to college in Pittsburgh, and I used to ride my bike a lot. And what I did was I rode a hardtail mountain bike that had slick tires on it, so you'd actually be able to ride it in skate parks and various places. Oh, hi. Hello, Jenna. Babes, thanks for being here. And yes, it is the skating game. And did you know, I'll give you a little history. When we were in Pittsburgh, when I was living there, Jake was actually a really good friend of mine, still is a good friend of mine, who actually was supposed to go pro in BMX and couldn't actually commit. He was going to college at the time and didn't want to exactly, you know, give up what he had already, you know, pursued. But funny enough, this is so weird. So weird. There's a skate park called Mr. Smalls, and it was right by a furniture warehouse. And actually, funny enough, this is actually the Mr. Smalls skate park that he and I used to skate all the time, which is kind of neat because I didn't actually know that somebody knew about Mr. Smalls. And, you know, I mean, obviously, it being Pittsburgh and everything like that, I'm sure somebody knew of Mr. Smalls ahead of time before me. But it was just kind of neat to see that there's so many people out in the community, especially the skate community, that want to build, you know, these various skate parks that they used to ride all the time. But this one is actually really cool. Mr. Mr. Smalls was huge. It was awesome. We used to break into it all the time because actually to the right hand side, let's see, let's just go over here. I'm sure that actually we can just go out like that. I didn't know that. It says Pittsburgh 376 East, and yeah, people crash all the time in Pittsburgh. That's definitely very true. So what you would do is you would actually come down this road, which was actually a busy ass street. And then the warehouse was on the left hand side, but literally there was only this tiny little fence, and we used to just literally stand up on the chair and jump our stuff over, and then just ride all day. But there was stuff in the back, just like this, actually, funny enough. And there was some stuff in the backyard too, but it actually, or in the back side of the warehouse, but it actually butted up to the river there. So it's kind of a neat little skate park that that never really got a lot of credit. It's very, very cool to skate though, and it's very intricate too, because I remember when I rode it the first time in real life, you know, on a BMX. Well, actually, I was on my my mountain bike at the time, before I had gotten my BMX back in action. It's very quick. It's a different type of skating. It's very intricate. There's lots of weird little hips and stuff. Yeah, I used to love doing that. They you'd have all sorts of cool little like this little hip here. You'd blast this, land on that coming down, and then you'd be able to flip into this one. You'd be able to hit the roller and then come back. And very, you know, it's cool. Kevin says he's almost 32 years old. I still ride a BMX. Been at it for like 27 years. Hey man, I still snowboard, and I'm gonna be turning 33 soon, so I understand. I absolutely love snowboarding, and you know, to be honest with you, I hit a box this year. Wanted to make sure I could still do it. You know, this old man still got it. Hell yeah, he can do a 180 onto a no slide off. Dog, yeah, of course. But yes, you've got some really, really cool options, and the maps are just really, really cool. A lot of them are actually based off of real places, like DC, St. Petersburg, which is also based off a real place. Where is it? Yeah, Reverne is actually a real place as well. And this probably is my favorite warehouse to skate. It's just so much fun. There's so many different little hips, little things to hit, and you can play it whatever way you want to. You know, if you want to do the street thing, if you want to do, you know, vert and whatnot, they actually have some really big bowls over here. All right, let's turn around, turn up the volume so you guys can kind of hear it. Probably can't. But you have all sorts of various things that you can do, and it's just like the regular skate. So if you want to pick a different location, pick a different place to drop in or whatever, you can. It's just fun, you know. Although my lady did bring up a very valid point. What is the point? Yeah, you're right. There is no point. It's just to skate around. But you don't, like, win or anything? No, you don't win. You just skate. And I mean, you know, for somebody that doesn't necessarily skate, that might sound a little weird. And I get it. But I am playing with a Xbox 360 controller. I highly recommend it. It plays very much like the original Skate. If you ever played that, it plays almost identically. The only thing is the left stick and the right stick control the feet, so it's a little bit more like you can tweak stuff out. You can manual things that you typically wouldn't be able to manual in Skate or whatever. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, there. You can really like transition into your different maps, different hips, all sorts of things. So I'll show you one more fun spot that I enjoy a lot. The docks are a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Fermenter Plaza, which is actually supposedly based off of a real place. I don't know where, but I know that they have the Philadelphia map in here as well, the Philadelphia skate park. And they do have music. I just can't stand it because it's the same 4 tracks, 4 or 5 tracks. So I usually just mute it and put on my own stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Does he have it? Oh, I missed it. You fail. You suck. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll just barely touch the rainbow rail and... Oh! Nah. Oh, I didn't rotate it enough. Oh well. We'll do one more. One more good one, right? Yeah, it didn't turn enough. That's okay. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, let's go up here. Give it a little love. What else we got? We got a little love over for this one too. Oh no, we're just gonna jump it. To hell with it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh. All right. Let's see if KT can do what he was doing the other day. All right. You blast over that. Oh, that was so nasty. Oh, you didn't slide it. You're supposed to slide it, man. Slide it. As you can see, lots of fun things, lots of cool little ways and different, rails and maps and gear and all sorts of shit that you can do with this game. I mean, you can, all of the customization with the various parts and everything, you just go to your character and you can change, anything. All of these things are all things that I imported into the game here. Sporting the, good old World Industries stuff, the Spy versus Spy. That's what I used to have when I was skating, and all of these different shoes and all that type of stuff. But very cool stuff. Has a lot of different maps you can do and all sorts of stuff. And if you remember what this map is from, you get a bonus 10 points. Because you should. If you ever played any of these skate games, you should definitely know this one. What else we got? Oh, nasty. Okay, here. Let's give him that with a little... what? The kid's crazy. He's crazy. So, again, I highly recommend it. A lot of the modding and stuff like that is free. All of the mods that you add on to this is free, so don't actually, you don't have to pay anything extra, and you can just enjoy the game for the way that it is, which is cool. Oh, almost. All right, so that'll do it. That's it for me today. That's it for us today. Congratulations to all of the winners. That's fantastic. I'm so happy that, we actually had somebody on the show to actually watch it, which was cool. And I hope that we were able to give you a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of fun this afternoon. The one thing I wanted to mention, if you guys have any suggestions for the show, please let me know. Send it to social@modmymods.com. And I will do my best to implement it into the show. Do you want a new section where we talk about random crap? Do you want to, talk about RGB stuff? Do you want to talk about DIY things? Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to just play a game together, that's also something that we can try. I do have Valhalla, which I haven't actually played yet. I'm hoping to have a little run through with my buddy Chris. He's supposed to tell me what's going on and hopefully catch me up to speed on what the hell is actually going on with this game. But I figured maybe we could do that or whatever you guys want, Maybe we could do just a walk around the warehouse and show what we're doing in the warehouse, you know, mods or builds or whatever's going on. But give me your suggestions, concerns, complaints, anything. Let me know. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. But until then, hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. Go get your vaccine if you're supposed to do that, and once everybody does, we'll be able to go back to shows. So until next week, have yourself a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.